Good evening, survivors. This is Blue Shift 1 here. I'm going to be your host for Aeon News. In our first story, the apparent defeat of Melon Ghost. His hordes of minions seem to have fallen into retreat, and your Regulus has been restored. With this, enough power cores have been collected to create the portal to Aeon. A huge thank you to all of the top core collectors, this being Hellcat001, XNavaXLegend, and _Firehead_. In our next story, we are covering the series of server changes that are occurring due to the implementation of Aeon. First is the addition of the Nether Hub minecart system. This has been designed to allow for quick transport throughout Aeon. Each hub has been placed such that they are 4,000 blocks apart overworld in the 4 cardinal directions. Also, there are personal ports where survivors may construct links to their own homes. To claim one, simply mark it with a sign. To access the Nether Hub, simply go through the portal in the portal room at spawn, or find one of the overworld hubs in Aeon every 4,000 blocks. Due to new research conducted by the old historian, Aeon's ore has been declared insufficient for constant warping, so thus the new restrictions have been put into effect. All home and call commands have a 10-minute cooldown. All global warping has a 25-minute cooldown, and personal warps have cooldowns based on your rank, and please see the link in the description for further information. In other news, with the new biomes, the demand and price of terrain has increased dramatically. Therefore, additional claim blocks must be bought using the /buy claim blocks command. The price is set at 0.25 gold per block with a cap at 256 squared blocks. Due to government regulations and zoning changes, modifications to the civilization system was required. To begin with, a noble system has been introduced. Also, a plugin is being constructed to facilitate and streamline civilization creation and approval. Also, requirement changes have been introduced to conform to the new government policy. And finally, civilization events have been introduced to help improve community growth. Lastly, for implementation of AeonNews, in order to make room for new construction, all former mob arenas have been removed except for Zen and River. Also, a new mob arena named Miner has been added to help survivors with the transition to this new world. Many of the rewards are starter materials that should be beneficial to many players. Also, we would like to give a huge thank you to DasVos for cracking the code and allowing survivors to operate on the 1.7.2 update. Without his expertise, we would still be living in the slums of 1.6.4, so thank you, Das. In breaking news, the first official village has been approved. Outwood is a western community created by J. Hamburger. Feel free to drop by the town section of the forums to find out more about this civilization. We would like to create a part of the show that's dedicated to your pictures and videos, so if you create any during the week and want to see them on the air, send them to inbox@survivorserver.com. Make sure to note all players involved and a short description of the event. And with that, this is Blue Shift 1 here, reminding you to keep surviving and keep thriving. Good night, everyone.